Okay. Oh. I got an achievement. I must have got it bang on the money. The problem I've got with my wheel and pedals at the moment is I think it's my throttle that is a bit glitchy, and my clutch as well. So a while back I thought it might be better to have a glitchy clutch pedal than have a glitchy accelerator pedal, so I swapped them over. Took it apart, swapped the I can't remember what they're called now. Pentiometers, something like that. But they're both really as glitchy as each other, so I've had to set up a dead zone of about 5 or 10%. Weird that I'm running up front now. What's the difference? Are they giving me a chance then? Aggressive enough with them. Should be cutting their nose off. Quite the way to go around that corner. Taking a chance. Not giving up, you know. There was also another driver in the 1970s. His name was Tom Price. And he raced at a place in South Africa called Kyalami. The place had a front straight which had a hump in it. And it was a long straight, so they would be going about 200 miles an hour or whatever, top speed. There was a car that broke down and had to pull up on the left hand side opposite the start and finish line. This was opposite the grandstands and opposite the pits and everything. And some marshals ran to help. Ran across the track to help. And Tom Price, coming over the hill at 200 miles an hour, hit that poor marshal. That marshal went left, right, up, down, I think in all directions, basically. He was in pieces. There was a chap that was overtaking Tom Price at the time. And I think he ended up running the other car off the road. And the bloke got out of the car and shaking his fist and really angry because he thought Tom's knocked me off the track and put me out of the race. And what he saw was Tom Price still in his cockpit with his face caved in. Because Tom Price, unfortunately, had a fire extinguisher embedded in his face. So it must have been good that time of year, time of that era. I don't know how Jackie Stewart survived. I won a race. How is that possible? I don't understand it. Do you do race 2? On pole? Hurrah! Making a bit of a roller. It must be just the track. I must just be good at Watkins Glen. There's a free-to-play game called Race Room Experience, and it kind of focuses on touring cars. I think probably GT3 type class touring cars as well, and by default, with all the options set to default, it sounds like the car's rattling to pieces. You can hear, I don't know, all the road noises, and it's really weird. You can hear it creaking and banging, and I'm not sure if that's how it is in real life, but it's very different from any other person's or developer, their interpretation of a racing car. I think it said in the rules that you get, well, in this series I get points if there's fastest laps or something. Oh, so I had 31 points, I think. Oh shit! Wheels still attached. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's talking to itself. That must be my teammate, I think. Trying to put him off passing me. Bugger. I won that place back. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna make the corner. You're not. I think back in when this track was in NASCAR 2003, it still had all the gravel traps everywhere, whereas now they're all replaced by concrete areas. So if you went off at turn 1, you kind of buried. I think I remember there being like it was like a jump off the rumble strip, and you would end up going into the barriers, flying into the barriers, literally. Good fun. Because it was a bank turn, you went off the bank, and whee, flew. Must admit, when I turn the smoothing down, I think I'm having a bit of a better job with the force feedback. I'm still not feeling like I'm in a racing car. It's just not raw enough. I'm not sure if there's any kind of significance in how long you run on the track, whether it puts rubber down or anything like that. Although the track looks dirty as it is, but I don't know if it's that in depth. I suppose if I'd stayed in the UK series for another season, I might have got a wet weather race. So it's not bloody likely in the US, is it? Look forward to getting some downforce on my car though. Hopefully they might give me a promotion. Cheese it. Cheese it. Kinda looks like we're racing in the early evening. Afternoon sun. It's pleasant, isn't it? This country drive. Just don't screw up the last two corners. I did last time. Where's my checkered flag? No man in the thingy. That wasn't my teammate. Oh yes it was. But knocked down a third. I win. Hurrah. Very similar lap times as well. Gosh, I'm running away with it.
Things like that anymore.